Hello and welcome back to the Selenium tutorial. Last time we have learned TestNG annotations and TestNG annotations helper attributes. I also have covered a few of the tests, like we have grouped all the dashboard related tests under dashboard test.java class file and all the tests related with registration tests under a registration test.java class file. We also have learned that how we can generate unique data so that we can utilize again and again for registration purposes. We have utilized some random functions to generate that data and passed that test data as a parameter uh, test in our test, right? So today I will be demonstrating TestNG XML file. What is TestNG XML file? How we can create TestNG XML file? How we can run tests from TestNG XML file? And how we can generate TestNG report? So this is really a very important concept. And TestNG XML file is a configuration file that helps in organizing our tests. It allows testers to create and handle multiple test classes and define test suites and tests. It really makes tester jobs easy and it actually controlling the execution of tests by putting all the test cases together and run it under the XML file. So we will see that how we can create XML file and how we can group all these. So first of all, you have to uh, uh, install the plugin TestNG XML file. How we can do that? Let's see. So I have created a TestNG XML file demo project in which I will be demonstrating that how we can create a TestNG XML file. So first of all, we have to navigate in File, Settings, and in Settings we have to go in under Plugins and search TestNG, create TestNG XML file. So since this is already installed at my end, but you can just click install and apply and press OK, right? So since this plugin is already installed, now I have to right click on my project, and here we have option create TestNG XML file. So I have pressed TestNG XML file option, and it is asking me that TestNG, TestNG XML file will be creating at this location. So let's click OK. Since this file is not appearing here, I have to reload my project. Now you can see TestNG XML file has been generated. Uh, let's double click it. The file, the XML file is not formatted. So in order to format this code, we have to go under code option, and here we have reformat code. Now this XML code has been reformatted. Now I have to create a classes under this. Okay, let me create one more tag, classes, and under this classes I have to mention my class name equals double quote. My class name is first test, and second class name is second test, right? So now we are good by creating TestNG XML file. Now what I need to do, I have to right click on this testng.xml file and run this testng.xml file. So now this testng XML file has been executed, and it has executed my setup, login, teardown, setup, search customer, and teardown. So let's see, I have three different tests under first test class file, and there are three more tests in second test.java file, and all tests are now being executed. So in order to see the results, we need to add some listeners against this TestNG XML file. So in order to add listeners, what we need to do, we need to go in run menu and edit configuration. In edit configuration, my XML file is already selected, and under this XML file we have these two class files, first test and second test. So now we have to add listeners here. uh, the first listener which we need to add is emailable report. So in order to search, you can see emailable reporter is appearing here. It's at the testng.reporters. So let's add this one, and we also have to add a failed reporter, which is also testng reporters. So we already have add this listener. Let's apply and click OK. And once again, we have to run this testng XML file so that it will generate output of this execution in TestNG report. So now you can see under test output folder, I have emailable report.html file. Let's see how it looks like. So right click on this emailable report.html file and open it in a browser. So in browser, you can see we have different tests under two test files. One is first test, in which we have login setup and teardown are passed. In second test, we already have search customer setup and teardown test pass. So this is the execution of my test. So now if I would like to see if my test is failed, how I can see. So let me fail one of my tests, like if I will make some changes here in search customer in Azure, it will fail this test, right? So let's run this XML file again. So this time you can see search customer test is failed. Why? Because expected result and actual result is not same. So now if it also has generated testng failed.xml file, and if I will generate I will see the report, it will show me search customer test is failed. Now what practically, if a code is fixed by developer, so what we need to check that whether this test is now fixed or not. We only would like to run this failed test. So right click on this and run testng failed.xml, and now you can see this search customer test is passed. Now if I will run testng XML file again, so my all tests are passed, and if I will see this report again in browser, so now all tests are passed again. So this is all about my demonstration, and I also have added this XML file in my previous project, which is first test ng project with Maven. Here you can see I have this testng.xml file where I have included all my class and related methods, right? And if I will run testng XML file, it will generate the report, and I can view this report here. So you can see validate login test, validate Mercury page title, and validate register. And it is also showing me that validate login test is part of the regression test, validate Mercury page title is part of the smoke test, and validate register is part of the functional test. So that's all from my demonstration. Thank you for watching.